a Bridgewalk in West Virginia, in Fayettevill, West Virginia. I already said that.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna do a Bridgewalk
Across
the New River Gorge.
Okay.
National Register of Historic Places since 2013. The bridge was completed in October 1977. Our bridge is pretty important to us here in West Virginia. It's on the back of our state corridor. So if you're ever digging around in your pocket, you might find the bridge waiting for you in there. So at the time the bridge was built, it was the longest steel arch bridge in the world at 1,070 feet long for the arch. We are still the longest steel arch bridge in the Western Hemisphere. We're also the second highest vehicle carrying bridge in the United States. The road is 876 feet up above the river. The longest, or tallest I mean, is out in Colorado, the Royal Gorge Bridge. It's 955. When the bridge was built, it cost $37 million, and it only took 3.5 years to build. So today's money, that's about $124 million, although I figure it would probably cost a whole lot more than that if we built it today. If you guys come back over to the Visitor Center, there's a really nice boardwalk right here. You can walk down, get a view of the bridge, then walk down a whole bunch of stairs, and there's a really nice observation deck. Good spot to catch the sunset too if you're around later this evening. So be careful though, if it rains, it is pretty slick. All right, has anybody not seen the bridge at all? Like only driven across it, haven't even looked at it? Okay, good. Everybody knows what we're about to do then.
I'm afraid of heights.
You'll be fine.
And it's high like a roller coaster.
You're only from here to your feet to solid ground.
So Lizzie's got her safety harness on.
If you guys go out and do any hiking like Long Point Trail, or you look at the bridge from a distance, it looks like a horizontal line. It looks pretty flat. So from this angle, you can look out and see there's a little bump up in the middle. That is called the camber of the bridge. So the camber of the bridge is there for a couple reasons. First of all, it's due to the law of thermodynamics. The bridge has to be able to expand and contract with the weather and the temperature. So right now, it's pretty hot outside. The bridge is expanded out. That rise is about 3.5 feet. In the wintertime, when it's really cold, the bridge shrinks up. The camber can get up to 4.5 feet. So it does move and change throughout the year. When we get down to the catwalk, the camber keeps us from being able to see all the way across the bridge, which I think makes a really cool illusion. It looks like the bridge goes on for infinity. So it's also there for rainfall and snow melt to be able to drain down off the bridge. Lizzie, all right, you're going to be my line leader for a minute, okay? I'm going to have you walk out to this little walkway and stop before you get to the catwalk and wait on me to get in.
Yep, stop right here. Okay, folks, so we'll be walking way down there. And it does look like it goes on forever.
So we're all good, right?
Yeah, we're all good.
All right.
Okay, don't look down. Don't look down.
So we do have a little bit of vibration, but that's good. She said if it doesn't vibrate, it's too solid. So we're all hooked up here like this.
No hands on the rail. Without looking down. Ah! Looks like Spider-Man would fight on this thing.
Okay, guys. We have made it here to one of our box beams, which goes underneath the catwalk and all the way down to the ground. Anybody want to take a guess at why we call these box beams? every single box beam, there's also a trap door. I'm standing on that trap door right here. Sometimes people get nervous, but guys, don't worry. We're not in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. I don't have a secret button. Nobody's gonna go through the trap door, okay? It opens up towards us. And when the inspectors come out in September, they go through the trap door, down the ladder, and there's a porthole in the side of the box beam. So those inspectors go inside the box beam, they walk back and forth. They also climb ladders all the way down to the ground and back up. They do this in the total darkness because they're looking for pinholes of light coming through the welds on the corners. So it's a lot more effective to do the inspection from the inside. If they see any of those pinholes of light, they can mark that for a repair, come back, do what they gotta do. Alrighty, we have made it to our first expansion joint. So when you're driving across the bridge, you'll see what looks like alligator teeth coming together. That is what's above our heads right now. And there's a big trough underneath that catches the water, channels it down these big pipes. We also have another maintenance catwalk going perpendicular to us. And sometimes if the road workers need to access the bridge real quick, they'll park up on top, block off traffic, and just climb down that ladder right there, and then they can be on the catwalk in just a couple minutes. But one of my favorite parts of the expansion joint is this rocker down here on the right hand side. Looks like a big gear. So that gear is the moving parts of the bridge. Right now it's tilted a little bit to the left because the bridge is expanded out. In the winter time, I started here in February, that rocker was tilted pretty far to the right because the bridge was shrunk up. So it does change and move. I've seen it happen. Also, I really like the view between the crack right here when you walk past. I like looking up the river right through that little crack. Once we pass this point, we are going to be over the arch until we get to the expansion joint over on the south side. Carve this canyon, which you can really tell when there's no leaves on the trees in the winter time. You can see all those rock cliffs going straight down, a little bench, rock cliffs, all the way down to the river. We're looking down here at the lower New River, and that is Fayette Station Rapid right here, which is a Class 5 rapid. We do love our river around here. A lot of things center around it. We've got whitewater rafting, kayaking. A lot of people just go down and take a nice little dip. The water is really, really warm.
We are right over the river.
OSHA came about in 1980, so there were not a lot of safety systems in place. My favorite safety system they used was called the magic carpet. That was a big net that they slung underneath the bridge, and if somebody fell off, they just land in the net, climb back up, and get back to work. It also
you. So you are very secure up here on this bridge because of the cables and everything there and the railing. There's no way you could fall.
And I don't want to.
Those concrete pylons down there are longer than 83 feet into the ground.
Until I come down and unclip you, okay?
Oh, a pigeon.
We're also getting into pigeon territory. After we pass this expansion joint, there's a lot more birds, so watch out for their presence, okay? Thank you.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, run!
Okay, and so from New River Gorge Bridge in West Virginia, we say bye, y'all. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more exciting videos like this one. Yep.
You should do like a bloopers video. like all the bloopers that you had. You don't really have that much.
Do a whole show of nothing but bloopers?
Yeah.
Nothing but bloopers.
Bloopers. Go with the flow. Go with the flow, bloopers.
So Lizzie, what you can do is you can take Grandma's computer and you can look through all the 400,000 hours of video and you can pick out all the bloopers.
Okay, so it was very fun. It was the best time I ever had. It was very pretty. I was very tempted to go back to the camper and get a blanket and a pillow and some dinner and some lunch and then sleep on it. Very tempted to do that, but someone said no. Also, I wanted to, and then we watched people whitewater raft. I said I wanted to do that. Nana said she'll probably do that in a lifetime. I'm talking so fast because this one has 3 minutes left.